Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and we're going back into the lab, and this time I'm feeling good that we can win. I am going to do another random run, so, a random number generator is going to make all of our choices today. Hopefully we get better options than last time, because last time we got a whole lot of, sort of normal abilities at best that weren't too good. And so we ended up falling, I think, on the guard bots. I failed both times on the guard bots in these last two runs. But hopefully this time I'm feeling good about it. So let's go into a run. And some of you have suggested doing my editing a bit different. Sort of watch the full run. We get number 2, which is of the 3 champions we have not done a run with yet, is Irelia, which I would expect to be the strongest. Just because Irelia is pretty strong herself, but also kind of how it works. And so these are our 3 chances. Now, I'm still going to stick with the fact that I'm not going to do rerolls either. I want to make this as hard as I really can. Allies having overwhelm wouldn't be the worst, like sparring student, you think of something like that. When an ally survives damage granted 1/1, meh. And when you damage an enemy, reduce its power by the damage dealt. So I probably do want overwhelm, because that's something that you can kind of work towards as well as a kind of a goal and idea. And we do get overwhelm, as you can see, by our random number generator. So this is how we're going to do all of our choices in this run. So with that said, let's go for the overwhelm and into the spiders game. So yeah, some of you mentioned that you wanted sort of longer, sort of, more full, complete content. So I think I will do that this time and see how it goes. Unfortunately, we have been nerfed. We are feeling the effects of these nerfs, but I do like seeing sparring student nice and early. We'll have to see whether we go for this on like turn 3 so that we can get a big sparring student for when we attack. We'll see. With Irelia there as well. Maybe I'll just go for it now. Why not? The damage in. They also attack. For some reason, I already am liking sort of the overwhelm thing here. It can help us get through potentially some of these a bit quicker, which I kind of like. We could also go for like a lead and follow. Maybe on a different turn. I am going to go for Irelia here.
They won't hurt you. If they hurt you,
only they'll just play another spiderling. 2. We're just going to attack. Vile Feast, maybe? On sparring student? On you. Okay. That means our sparring student lives, so that's always good. And then, I mean, yeah, we've got a couple things that we can do. Could play Green Glade Duo. If something goes wrong, maybe we could play this. See, maybe I want to block, because they normally just attack. So yeah, maybe I'll just play Navori Highwayman just to get the block off. Ooh. Play you, I can put that next turn, so yeah, play you anyway. Gives me a block for this as well. Always useful. And we'll just block all of those. Take as little damage as possible, and we should win next turn, hopefully. The spiders shouldn't ever be too big of a problem, especially with this ability, the overwhelm, which I do like, because guard bots has always been the problem, but the fact that you have overwhelm means, with the 1 health, you can kind of get past that, which is nice. I am just going to go for this, and we should pretty much win off that, I would have thought. Really know how we're going to stop this. We also level up Irelia. Because of the sort of what apparently was a bug fix, we do now also get the Blade Surge straight away.
Please, I have connections.
Withering Whale, is that enough to save them? No. But we don't mind. And Spider's down. Okay, on to our next choice here. There are some okay options, I would say. Quinn actually, works pretty well with, Irelia. That's the synergy there. Ashe actually is okay also, I wouldn't hate. And Twisted Fate is, always pretty good. But we'll see. So these aren't the worst options I could have got, but we get 2, so we will go for Ashe. Which is okay, we do have this overwhelm kind of thing going on, so not necessarily the worst thing either with Ashe, because she has a high attack. Oh, it's okay. I'm feeling good about this run still. I think we're definitely in a better place than we were beforehand. Against the mist rates, I think let's look for maybe a bit of a more aggressive start, which we do not find, but see? These brittle steels, of course, can hit all of the mist rates, so that's pretty nice. Could go for this as well if we really wanted to. Is it worth going for you yet? Probably not. See what we draw. Time test armor. So now we probably do just have to play you. You got a block. And there is a miss. Okay, so now we know what that turn is. We do attack here because of course this can't block. Very happy. I think we trade. We don't necessarily need to use real steel there. We got more mist rates in the deck. We could always palm if we feel like it's necessary. Maybe off of that it is necessary, so we'll palm this. We'll probably block the Wraith Gore.
You cannot win.
Now going for a Rhyme Tusk here might not be the worst thing in the world. There's Irelia though. Get off a big attack this time.
Hey,
Make this very big indeed.
I must become the leader they need.
With this blade dance goes up to 5 attack. Pretty nice. Blocks correctly. That's nice to see from the AI. But we can bring them down pretty low. That should be the difference in hopefully allowing us to win this. We find second Irelia, which and this one is the game. Is there any way they could stop this? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Just to win the game now, before we lose any more health. And that is a win. Mist rates down onto Thresh. So next choice is we have to choose one of the champions and give one of the things. Obviously Overwhelm we kind of don't want because we've already got it. But the others are both okay. Neither are great. So first we'll see what champion we're going to put it on. And that is Irelia. And then the ability we are going to get is 1-1, which is okay. Tough I guess is slightly better perhaps. But with Overwhelm maybe not. And then we have a choice here. Now of these, I don't want Catalyst of Aeons, but other than that, the rest are fine. And we get Ruinous Path, which I think is probably the best one we could hope for. So, again, I'm feeling, yeah, pretty good about this whole run so far. The randomness seems to have given us slightly better options than it did in the Lysandra run, for sure. And the Fizz run, we were kind of all in Darius, and if we didn't draw Darius, we kind of lost. Against Thresh. He does have some removal. He'll be okay. As well. See if I'm going somewhere. I'll tell you if I'm going somewhere.
Elise, where are you?
Niched. Good. But okay. Shark Chariot from it. Sparring Student. Ooh, do I play Sparring Student now? Oh, we can take a hit. We will. But we can. I believe. We still should be good, and of course, use your life as a resource. It resets up this one anyway. Or this be Prankster, I think. Or a Blight Caretaker, which is obviously better because good if they don't get to play that. So I will play Irelia. And we will Blade Dance as well. As we try to increase the attack of this Sparring Student as much as we can. Potentially try and get them to sacrifice the Blight Caretaker as well. Look at the spider. In hopes that, you know, we can remove the Voltilia. Important. Get a pretty big attack in there. He's down on 5 already. Now, what are the 4 drops? Chronicler of Ruin is a 1, I believe. Don't know if there's more. There could be. There is Chronicler of Ruin. Turn 4. Could go Ash. Bit scary, I guess. Go Ash.
I will unite the Freljord.
As well. Again, we'll use the life as the resource. Not actually sure. Does it kill this? Does that count as a 10? I think it does, right? I think. I'm not entirely sure. That was a 3. It does. Oh, I did not know that. Interesting. Now, as I say, Thresh does have some removal tools, so I think I am actually going to do this. Mist Call. Guttlegeist. That as well, so we kind of... don't know if that was actually correct or not, I just kind of did it. Maybe it wasn't. I think Sparring Student needs to be our way of winning, so we'll probably just look at whatever creates the most damage here. Probably you.
Showtime.
Damage as well. We will attack with all. Yeah, we got the win. Let's go.
Unify the tribes.
Okay, on to our next ability. These ones are probably the most important. Raise my health to match my power. That would actually be okay. You know, you think of things like Greenglade Duo, you think of Ash even. Irelia is another one. Blossoming Blade. So yeah, that one would be okay, I think. Grant the weakest ally 1/1. Wouldn't be the worst thing with our Overwhelm. And refill your spell mana. Again, actually not the worst thing with Irelia and the, you know, sort of flawless duets that you create. So actually 3 things that probably aren't too bad, so I wouldn't mind any of them, but we do get raise my health to match my power, which can be good for quite a few of these units. So Singular Will is pretty funny, but I don't think that's what we want. Succumb to the Cold, not really. Has anyone ever played this card? And Winter's Breath, so not great options here. But we do get Succumb to the Cold, which is a Frostbite, I guess, at the very least. Honestly, of those, maybe that was the best one. I don't know. We're up against the Hunters then, and this is the one where they give my abilities. They give a vulnerable to something. I don't mind Greenglade Duo necessarily. I quite like the Brill Steel. I think we'll keep the Ash. Drop the Jewel Protector for now. If we can find maybe... I think Sparring Student is always going to be pretty good to get on turn 1, but it is not to be. But we will play you.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my rest.
And remember, our new ability gives us the power to reliably increase the health of a card like this, but unfortunately we can't seem to get anything to play with it. Have to wait, unfortunately. Okay. Interesting. That gives it an extra attack though, which is nice. I think we'll go for Ash here.
All the world on one arrow.
Knowing that we have this sort of double frostbite to use. And I think this time we can go for this ribbon dance. Essentially get some pretty hefty attack on this. The take out there. Okay. Well, we can frostbite this, so that's no big issue.
They'll never see us coming.
Get this extra health as well, which is pretty nice. Goes down to 8. This is probably our best play there. Another take heart. Could always use this. Which on this is pretty good, I guess. Guess I will. Well play this, get the health down of these. And then this next turn, we could go in for another buff on this and just create a massive one of those. A massive Navori Highwayman, which I kind of like. Yeah, I am going to go. I could go for you, but I prefer this because it's just funny. 7-8. We're going to get 2 7-8s here with Overwhelm.
We don't want any trouble.
And we're going to get extra. Honestly, we'll attack with all. I know that one will trade negatively into this. But yeah, that is lethal anyway. So, hunters that go down, we only lose 3 health, which is pretty good. And straight away, the Irelia deck is feeling pretty nice. And these are our next choices. We could go for a big old Blossoming Blade that costs 2 more, but gets 4/4, which is probably not exactly what I want, because you want this to cost few so that you can kind of punch through. Could get Tarkaz with Overwhelm, which is kind of okay, I guess. But we already have Overwhelm, so that would be a bit of a waste. But Tarkaz, it's okay. It's not great. It's not as bad anymore because we do have like the ability to give extra health to our units with 1 health, because when we attack we get extra health. Or we could go with Augmented Experimental plus 2/2. I'm not sure how often we're going to run out of cards, but maybe we will. So could be okay again. So not the best options, but we do get the Blossoming Blade costing 2 more, but with 4/4, which, I mean, we do have Overwhelm, so it's not the end of the world, I guess. And of these, again, obviously we don't really want Ash with the Overwhelm. Could go all in for these, 7 mana Blossoming Blades, Spell Shield. I'd probably prefer Ruinous Path with the -1 cost. But nope, we are going in. Blossoming Blade, here we go. We are in on the Blossoming Blades, apparently. We have some massive Blossoming Blades in there. So against Scargrounds, obviously we like the Elusive. Brittle Steel maybe not doing too much. Because Palm could be okay. But I am going to drop it for now. I quite like Ash, the high attack stat. Should allow us to do something nice, and double Sparring Student is always kind of scary, particularly with Irelia. So we could here, in fact, go for an interesting play where we go double Sparring Student into Irelia next turn to get... the problem is Irelia with the Blade Dance is going to give them tough, so do I want to do... Oh, that's a good point. Blade Dance doesn't really work here, so maybe I actually just trade this. Whilst I can. And maybe we used you as sort of our win condition, I guess. So I will play Irelia here. Yeah, Blade Dance. I didn't really think about that, but this is not good against you. We'll attack anyway. Get the extra health. This could be some sort of Elixir of Iron. It is. Yeah, but Scargrounds. Oh wow. I actually forgot that this gets 4 attack. I was like, oh well, it only gets 3 attack. No, it does get 4 attack, and now, whoa, this is gonna be a bit of a threat. Another Sparring Student, I guess. This Wolf Rider. Maybe I will go for this. Let's this block something.
Oh, you're in for it.
This I won't touch. Yeah, that did let me block that. Now, I could go for Rhyme Tusk here. This might be a game where Rhyme Tusk is actually pretty important. We will play it, because we want the extra attack on you. Has Tarkaz as well. Interesting. Okay, that's good to try and block this. Play Ash as well.
I think not.
Avalanche. Okay. We can increase the health of these again, don't forget. That's not good. So we can block you. Frostbite another one, I guess. I want to use it on
You'll
Raptors.
make a fine totem.
Maybe I can't. Oh, this will die though, won't it? Do I go down to 3? I can't go down to 3, can I?
Bitter cold.
But I think you're important. Stopping these attacks. Oh, I do have this 8-7. Can't take the hit from that. Oh man, what am I gonna do? Am I actually gonna lose this run this early? I have to block, surely. I don't want to go down to 3. It's too risky. If I block there, I go down to 15. That's not nearly as bad. I think we trust the deck. Hope and pray. That something like this can maybe pull us through. Concussive Palm I like as well.
When rhythm takes hold, there is no time for fear.
He's gonna get the extra attack from this. Oh, only blocks with 1, okay.
Yet the winter's fall.
Fine.
Let's move.
Attack with both of them. Okay, if you trade Tarkas, that's very good for me. Why the AI did that, kind of giving me a sort of get out of jail free card, it seems. I have this Concussive Palm, which I really like. Another one of you. I think I'm gonna palm here. Yes, I will palm you.
My first stop.
Okay, then let's see. So we can always block you, we can block there.
See every move.
We can always Frostbite one as well. Possibly Frostbite this. Take 2. Good. What's Ash on? 3 of 5. Does give them extra health. That's okay. My aim here is to win with you and these.
Steady your heart. Find your beat.
You get another 8-8, don't forget.
As the arrow flies.
Just another winter. I've bigger scars.
So yeah, that should be lethal. Okay, let's go. That looked really scary for a second there, but we just about pulled through it. Some mistakes from the AI. If we're playing against a human, I think we just lose straight up. Which feels pretty bad, but thankfully, just about, we got there, and hopefully with enough health to sort of see us through the next game as well. And so these are our next few choices. Absorb Soul, I'm not sure is really for us. Although we could use it on a blade. That's a good point. So maybe it's not too bad. Although using it twice on the same target, I'm not sure anything would survive that. Ancestral Boon. I mean, maybe could be okay, I guess. When cast, shuffle 2 copies into your deck that cost 1. I'm not sure we want more of them, but it could be okay. Flurry of Fists that cost 1. That I will take for sure. On Irelia, that seems pretty good. But we get 3, so we do get the Absorb Soul. Hey, maybe it'll come in use, you know. So we could get Succumb to the Cold as a 1-drop, which, you know, as a 1-mana Frostbite, that technically does something else. That's okay, I guess. Rhyme Tusk with more attack, which means we could increase its health as well to 5, so not bad. And a 1-mana Lead of Follow is pretty good as well, so all pretty decent options. But we do get the 1-mana Succumb to the Cold, which, honestly, I mean, it's a 1-mana Frostbite, so I'm not going to complain too much. So yeah, in we go. Sejuani. So, unlike other things, Sejuani, the Blade Dance is useful here, so we probably will, looking at this hand, you know, pass on 1, Green Glade, Irelia, you know the deal. You've seen it before, I think, somewhere. We start with Sejuani. Okay, nothing from them turn 1 and 2. We can increase the attack, the health of this to like, what would it be? 5, is it?
Every blade, every beat in its place.
Yeah, your attack should go up to 5. Straight up Frostbite, but that's okay.
Let the flames take.
Ember Maiden. And because we can increase the health of this, that's quite big. Takes the 2 damage.
Full speed ahead.
We go on you. And now we have a nice 5 health Green Glade Duo. Very helpful. Both on 12 health. Just we're caught in the cold. So we might want to probably play the Succumb to the Cold, I would have thought. Which means we can't play Ash. We could also go for Lead and Follow if I think we passed them. And it's really which one do I want? Steal slightly better? I think. Next turn, if I'm playing Ash anyway, I guess I
Heard you're new in the area.
I'm gonna play Ash. We'll obviously play the Blade Dance as well. Again, we get in more attacks. Irelia on quite a bit, and this one seems to be going pretty well.
I think not.
They'll have the Brittle Steel here as well. They shatter. Okay. Honestly, I'll still attack with the Ash because she will still frostbite this.
Embers and smoke.
Because Fury of the North, it will help it live, but it won't kill Irelia yet. Actually, with the 1 damage, it will kill Irelia now, actually, thinking about it. Because of Emma Main's ability, but they are down on 1 health. Which, for us, should be pretty easy to deal.
Pain is nothing. Showtime. Prove your worth.
Now, obviously, force to block every time.
Conquest.
Always go for that. And then on the open attack here, we should be good, I think. I mean, we could just go for this as well. This would sort of be more certain, I think.
No time for fear.
There we go. Okay, Sejuani down on to Piltover and Zorn, which we have failed the last couple times, but I'm feeling much better about this one than the others. I feel like we have a more balanced deck. And here are our choices. Black market discount. Round end. Reduce the cost of your most expensive card in hand by 1. Obviously pretty good. When allies attack, nab 1. Interesting. Could be okay. Start the game. Summon Emperor. I'll take this one. I've heard that that could be pretty good with this deck. I'm pretty sure that that one's pretty good. Please be that one. Okay, we get it. We get 3. I did not cheat. You saw it. This should be going pretty well, I think. And we have choices for our champions as well here. 4/4 but cost 2 more. I mean, we do have Overwhelm, so it's, again, not the end of the world. -1 cost is always good, of course. And when you cast a spell, grant me 1/1. Also pretty good. So let's see what we get. We get 2, so... Oh, so we get 2, so we will go for this one. But which champion will it go on? We'll do that now. That is on 2, so we get a 3-cost Ash. Which is, you know, fine. As soon as we got the -1 cost, it was like, okay, we're getting something good at least. Although, you know, we had some good choices there. I feel like in the Lysandra one, we had a lot of like, just like common choices that weren't really great for us. I think here against this, we're always looking to go early against the Foundry deck because of how quick they sort of start. Of course, we get this, which is just insane. It's insane that we get that. We'll probably want to play Irelia turn 3, I think, here. Duo on 2, Irelia on 3. We have to hope that they don't get, like, too quick a start here. There's no Absorb Soul if we kind of need the extra help. Let's Pickpocket, which I kind of don't want to Frostbite, I guess. Very Rig as well, so they are going pretty quick here. Maybe I think now it's getting to the point where, you know, I should block. I mean, like, Jesus Christ. I mean, now obviously you do block. Yeah, I'm not sure why they do this. Like, it always seems to be the Foundry one. I don't think any of the others do it, but like where they double target the same unit when it's gonna die either way. Don't really know why that is. Maybe it's just like a bit of an error with the code, but yeah, they used a lot of cards on us there.
I must become the leader they need.
We do get a rally around. We could be struggling for some card space here, of course. Doesn't want to block with anything else.
Line around me.
Up is here, we should be able to level up Irelia pretty quick. Boy, these were 4 mana, eh? Remember that time? Saved all his units, which honestly is not that bad for us, really. Okay, we find some things for us there. Flash.
All the world on one arrow.
Pump Dredger as well. Probably will look to use some of these. Block
Your
you.
rhythm's
I
off.
also
No backing down.
try and stop the damage as much as we can, and I'll go for that. Now, our problem might be here is... does this create it first? I kind of want it to. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Actually better for us, I think, than having a concussive farm. We'll go for this now. Blocks with 1. Okay. I'll see you to leveling up. Pretty close.
Amarosans, stand together.
Another pretty big attack. Again, I think the health gain is pretty big here. Irelia on now 11. Is that? I think we can go for this, which should. I mean, we're slowly gonna get there, and hope. The hope is, of course, that we can get there before getting too low. This is kind of what happened on the last run, where this one brought us down to like what 3 health or something. Let's try to transform. Okay, there we go. I'll take that. Does have double cast, so if they did ever try and kill Ash, for instance, we would be able to stop it. Yes. Guess we can play you. For one of them. Okay. Another one of you, so we are going to get a bunch of mushrooms in the deck. Do have this Brittle Steel still if we want. You can get this up to 4 attacks, so I might try and trade into that with this. Trade Ash into one of these.
The target. Turn back, trespasser.
Go for like a Brittle Steel here. Maybe even a Brittle Steel here as well. Now remember, we are gonna get here the Irelia leveled up version as soon as we play this. Which one did we buff? You? This should win us the game, I think. With the spell shield as well, you know, so much attack. Oh, will we not have enough space for this? I didn't think about that. Oh no, we played a card though. We should do. Right? Yeah. We can always swap. We want as well. If they do, you have to target one of our units. I'm not playing anything. Why not? A double blade surge. Knowing that we could always swap it again. And that's the win. Okay, 19 health. That's enough, I think. Now the big test though, the guard bot. The one that I'm probably most scared of. So our choices before the guard bots are giving Irelia 1/1 every time cast a spell. That would be good, of course. Works very well with Irelia with the Flawless Duet. 3/3 but ephemeral is okay, I guess. And when cast, draw 1. So it would be a draw 2 on Ruinous Path, which now that we've passed the Hexcore Foundry would be okay as well. And it is the Ruinous Path to draw 2, which is, you know, a 2-mana draw 2 at this point. Even if we don't get the Slay, it's still now a 2-mana draw 2, which is still pretty good. It could help us win this game. How we win this game, I think, is probably elusive, to be honest. I don't think it's these cards. Not just yet. Rune's Path now we obviously kind of want later on. There's Irelia and there's Ash. The fact that we start with this is pretty big, I think. And we get this nice combo as well, because the elusive turret isn't till 6. So hopefully we can beat that. We can take 1, that's no big problem. We play Green Glade Duo. Now, hopefully here we can get off something pretty big. They're going for you. Increasing that attack. Hopefully we don't see like Mystic Shot now, but we could. Thermo Beam on Irelia. For 6, that's okay though. I could have done to stop it. This turret can block this, unfortunately. But we are going to get a very big Green Glade Duo here. And if we can start getting rid of some of these turrets, that would be well, of course, see we are doing. But we do get a 6. Oh, a 7/7 even. Version of Green Glade Duo. We do want to get rid of this tough turret because it really is having an impact on us.
Don't worry, I've read all about this.
Play Ash here, and I think I like playing Ash here.
My arrows? I think not.
Thermo Beam. Dynamic. Okay.
Let's test my arrow.
12 goes down to 12. I guess we'll take it. Those frostbites could be used for something a bit bigger later on, perhaps. Can play the Navori Highwayman now if we need to. To increase the attack again of this. Give us 2 blockers as well.
They'll never see us coming.
Man, this thing is stopping us on its own. This little 2-1 turret. Okay, kind of need to play this as well. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Guess I will play you.
Winter is the Freljord's true ruler.
I have a bunch of frostbites now, though. I think we can just do that to start off with. I need to kill you, to be honest. So I can trade into you. So I just frostbite. Yeah, let's frostbite both. We can also play the Ruinous Path here. Gives me the extra health and draw 2 very crucially. We just need you to kind of help win us this game. You are an 8/7. You get the frostbites as well. Oh, but you are a problem. Unless I can increase the attack enough, which I'm not sure I can. I could actually. I could play this, and... Oh, I could just frostbite it. Maybe let's go for that. Takes the damage. Worth playing Ash? Do I just attack with a nutty amount of cards here?
They fear tomorrow, the fools.
Let's get you up to 7. 8. 9, 10. Can't win off this. The fact that he took 1 damage there.
Spin it round, slow it down.
And oh, the fact he took that damage. I think I can win this off this attack. Plus we get the extra summon of this one as well. 12 attack, let's go. Oh my god, what a way to win. Green Glade Duo coming in big. Oh wow. Okay, I'm feeling confident now. That one I'm pretty sure is the most difficult one. And now we're on to Victor, which can be a problem. You have to find some other units to sort of, just jump out like, they do have a 1 mana 3/3. but I'm hopeful here. So this is our last pick. We could get an even cheaper Succumb to the Cold, a 0 mana Frostbite, Quick Attack on Ash, could be useful, and when cast draw 1 on Brittle Steel, all pretty okay, but we do get the Quick Attack Ash, and into Victor we go. Here we go. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We had to sort of, you know, find our way to win that game. It didn't look good, again, but we found our way to winning. Succumb to the Cold. I will keep. We're only on 11 health, so it's not going to be easy by any means, but I do like seeing Sparring Student there as well. Just to help us sort of jump out. And Absorb Soul, honestly, not the worst thing either. He wants to play Death Ray, that's okay, I think. It's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world either, necessarily. Because I'm more worried, as soon as the game starts to go a bit longer, I feel like we can win. Probably do have to take this 3 though.
Try to keep up.
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
Do you find the death? Oh no. Found that instead. So we can increase your defense here to 4.
Go on, shake my hand.
Now enough to block this, which is good. Very good. Okay. Plays Victor as well, but
Remind me to upgrade your thought processors.
What's today's lesson?
I can always chump block you.
Focus.
I can always freeze this, to be fair. If I take 3, I do have this double Absorb Soul. Not the end of the world, I think.
Great. Nice.
And this next turn, you know, we can get again a big attack off, I'm hoping. And again, this Absorb Soul, I'm feeling pretty good about.
All on the shoulders.
Not sure I need double Absorb Soul, but at the end of the world, we get in some damage as well. Yeah, this is where we can start to gain some of that health back. Okay, making us use these then. He's gonna have a lot of those Death Rays in there. We know that those are pretty much his next draws. Attack with both though, because we get the extra summon. But I think also does that mean that your health is increased? Okay, he's down on 12. We have a chance. We need to draw like Ruinous Path here. I'm a bit worried about Victor as a whole. These Succumb to the Colds. You know, maybe not the best thing we could have got in the world. It doesn't increase your health, that's interesting. He gets Fury. Kind of running out of cards here a bit. I kind of can't afford to take all this damage.
Oh, you're in for it.
Guess I have to do that. Kind of need a good top deck here, or Irelia or something like that. The big blossoming blade would be nice as well. That is not really what I wanted. Are we gonna fall again at this last hurdle because of these draws? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. You get fearsome. Okay. So back with you. I don't know what I need. I kind of need a Rudeness Path on this turn. We didn't get it. Can I survive here? There's Irelia.
Can you improve perfection? I'm ready as humanity is. The machines rise.
I think I'm going to lose to Victor. I actually cannot beat this game. Oh my goodness. I was feeling so good about this run. I don't know. It feels like every time we just draw a real clunky hand.
Him no weakness.
But Percival as well. Yeah, I don't really see a way I can win this. No, I can't survive this attack. Wow. I cannot beat this game. I feel like Mulligan ruined his path there. That was a mistake. And so there we were. So close, but yet so far. Losing to Victor. I think again it's the guard bots. You know, we were down on 11 health. Maybe that was, you know, just a little too low. I think with like 15 you could probably do it. The fact that they had like multiple death rays to deal with the absorbed soul wasn't great either. And yeah, you know, I thought, I mean, we got this. As soon as we got this, I thought like, oh, we're gonna be here now. You know, we're actually playing like a tier 1 deck. But it wasn't to be. I don't know. It was not to be. I feel like we got given a bit too many like succumb to the cold. You know, maybe it wasn't the best thing to be getting a lot of. Absorb Soul was a bit of a weird pickup as well. But that is what it is. And it's another loss, and maybe I'll just keep doing this until I actually win one, which apparently is going to take years. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end this one. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a really nice day, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with more Legends of Runeterra content, so stay tuned, and I'll be back tomorrow.